Okay, so this session is now being recorded. So I'm Miss Garcia, just in case you didn't know, and that's Miss Vargas. We are the ESL teachers at Ellison High School. The only reason I point that out is because some of you don't use our services, but this is definitely going to be the time when you would want to use this because it is a little crazy now making this transition. So we just wanted to kind of reach out and provide like a little info session and to get you started and to let you know how the ESL lab is going to work virtually now that we're not at school. So again, it's Ms. Garcia and Ms. Vargas, and you'll be using this ESL course as the actual lab. So we're not going to assign you any work. It's just for us to help you. So first and foremost, I'm a huge anime fan. As you can tell, so I will use anime themes, and Ms. Vargas said I could, so I will. And then just so you know, we do miss our kids. We miss y'all. We miss being in school and helping you guys. Even though you may not see us all the time, we know you because we do monitor you guys and check on you all the time. So you may not know us, but we know you. So we do miss being at school. And I'm pretty sure you're just as bored. So this is going to be the new ESL Lab home base. So we're going to put all the information that we get and updates in this course for you guys. Any types of resources that we feel will help y'all, we're going to also put them here. And so if you have any questions, this is also kind of where you would come to ask those questions. All right. So we're also going to be posting materials. Now, under materials, this is going to kind of be your toolbox for success because like I did post a link to Ingenuity here, so it is easier for you to get to Ingenuity. There's also how-to guides on how to use Ingenuity, like to access it, log in, all that information. You're going to be using your Schoology information to log into Ingenuity. Some kids have been able to get in, but some have not. The official launch is tomorrow morning, okay? So the important thing is when you get into Ingenuity, you're going to use your Schoology login information, but you need to make sure all your core classes are in there. You need to be seeing English, math, science, social studies, and your foreign language if you're taking it. If you do not see those courses in there, you need to reach out to the teacher whose class is missing to make sure you get enrolled. Because the really big thing with Ingenuity is it's kind of on your responsibility to keep up daily. So they're recommending at least 30 minutes per day per course, okay? Don't fall behind. It looks like there's a lot of work. Even when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's a lot of work. But it seems relatively easy, like easy to go through. Just don't fall behind because there are so many courses. Your electives are going to be held pretty much through Schoology, kind of like this, through conferences. So definitely make sure you go through those resources that I posted there. That'll help you kind of navigate Ingenuity. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to your teachers, or you can even ask us since we're your ESL people. Any questions about that? Yeah. And you can get ahead. In reality, you can get ahead. And so that's going to be a good thing. We don't know when we're going back. So I would try to either stay on level or ahead if I could, just so you can get it out of the way.
Yeah, so it's very important that you do like spend that much amount of time each and every day on each of your courses.
Yeah. And the one thing to really pay attention to is where it says actual grade. The actual grade is a grade that's going to be recorded into your report card. So the teachers really can't mess with that grade. We don't have as much leeway as we did when we're grading it ourselves. Mm-hmm. So if you're falling behind, if you're having issues, you need to be reaching out to your teachers and you need to be talking to them and staying in contact with them and using these extra resources like ESL. We'll try to help you as much as we can. Okay. So then updates. Again, this is where we're going to just be posting like updates for you guys to let you know any school information that you need to know, anything that pertains to ESL that you need to know. That way we can make sure you stay informed because, we know it can get a little frustrating when you don't have all the information. So we are definitely going to try to let you know what's going on there, okay? All right. All right, so discussions. So we are going to be posting weekly discussion boards, but they're not assignments. We're doing this a little differently. We're using the discussion boards so that you can post questions because ESL does help with all classes. We do need a heads up. It's not like when we're at school and you bring us chemistry, we have time to sit there and look at it. We're only going to have specific conference times for the ESL lab. So by posting the questions and discussion first, that can prepare us so that we can answer it when we come into the conference period. And even sometimes we'll be able to answer it right then and there. Some of you have already posted questions in there, and we've been able to answer them because it does alert us. So it's just going to be a place where you post all your questions, whether it's school related, ingenuity related. If you're having issues with tech or you don't have devices, you need to be reaching out to your English teacher, but also let us know just in case. That way we can definitely check on it and make sure that you guys are getting what you need, okay? Pretty simple. Again, you won't be graded. You don't have to participate in it. It's just there for you guys to use. All right. And so this is the conference app within Schoology. This is where we're going to be holding our conference hours. So this is basically your face-to-face lab where you would come to the class. This is where you come now. And when you do come in, you can turn on your microphones and we can mute you and stuff like that. That way you can communicate with us or you can use the chat. So this is where we'll give you our support and we can maybe explain things for you. Now, I don't know what hours Ms. Vargas wants to have for the lab. Most of my English students have said they want afternoon because they're sleeping most of them. Would afternoon be good for you guys too? Yeah. So no, okay, well, so there is no there's tests in the course, but there won't be any projects. So, and what you'll do is you're going to contact your teacher, and your teacher will release those tests for you. Okay. Yeah, I sleep too much too. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm definitely down with having afternoon conference times. Um, I know for me, probably I'm holding my English ones from 1 to 2 and 4 to 5. So I could definitely do Monday through Friday from 2 to 3. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that'll be good with me too.
Okay, 2 to 3. And then if we need to add more hours, we definitely can.
And if you have like a question that we can select a time to do our conference as well, you just have to let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll do our best to schedule a time that we can like face to face and help you guys out.
Yeah, definitely. We can set up those individual sessions and things like that with you since there is 2 of us. And you guys have extra support also with your classes now too. But yeah, just reach out to us and we can always arrange something. But for right now, we'll set 2 to 3 will be our lab hours. But again, you can reach out to us through the Remind. Please sign up for the Remind so you can get updates that way. And it's really easy to communicate that way. You can email us through Schoology. Most of you have our regular emails. And then you can also post on the discussion board and we'll get right back to you. So there's no reason you shouldn't be able to reach us at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, Ingenuity right now, some kids are being able to get in, some are not. Just if you can't get in right now, wait until this evening, try again. And then if you're not able to get in by tomorrow morning, that's when you definitely need to be reaching out to us and letting us know, hey, I'm not able to get in, because that's when technically it launches. Whenever we do have conferences and things like that, we are going to be recording them and uploading them. That way you guys will be able to like reference them in the future, so you still have them. Supposed to go through the whole day like this. Okay, so that's actually what's kind of cool about Ingenuity and this whole distance learning thing. It's kind of preparing you for when you go to college. So you can complete your classes whenever you want, right? As long as you don't fall behind. So as long as you get those 30 minutes per class per day, they don't care if you're doing it from 8 o'clock in the morning to noon. I'm a night owl. I do things at night. So do them when you're comfortable, but stay on target. Don't fall behind because it will get overwhelming if you do fall behind. I see people typing.
It's kind of like modules where you go through a lesson and then it gives you some exercises, and towards the end you have like a test.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to let you skip ahead of time to the test until you go through the modules and the lessons.
Yeah. And that's when, if you're having issues, like let's say you're struggling with the test after you've taken the first time, that's definitely when you can come talk to us and say, hey, I took a test on this. I was having trouble. And also that way we can reach out maybe to your teachers and see what would be the best plan for you. But communication is going to be key, guys. Like, yes. This is distance learning. It's hard for us to read your minds when you're in front of us, but much less when we can't see you every day. So you need to stay in contact with your teachers, because the way it's going, we don't know when we'll be back. We're hoping to be back sometime in April. But if not, this is how we're going to finish the year. And so you need to keep that communication so that we can make sure you get your credit. Yeah. Well, see, and that's what's good about the ESL lab, because we do answer back. Yeah. So you're getting more and more emails right now because we're trying to set things up. And so you're just like you guys have been getting 1,000 emails, we've been getting 1,000 emails because we're trying to make that transition. Those emails are going to slow down once we get it, okay? Because people are going to be relying on the Schoologies, and most of the teachers are going to be offering their support through platforms like this, the conferencing. Okay, so Ian, well, that's when you would definitely reach out to us, and we will contact them and make sure you're getting the credit you're supposed to get. I see all these people typing. I miss school too. And your counselor texted you. Huh.
Oh, Adley.
So she's probably trying to get your senior year together, because you only got one more year and then you're free. So that's probably what they're trying to do. But just remember, guys, we are here as a support for you guys. We wanted to make sure that we were still able to be here and assist you the way we were at school. Because it is going to be a hard transition. It's not going to be easy, but we'll get through it. And that's kind of what I wanted you guys to remember, is that, no matter what, we got this. We're going to get through it. You have enough support that we'll be okay. No, that's not Goku. That's Naruto. You should be ashamed. But okay, so definitely I would say go through those how-to guides before you actually jump into Ingenuity, because in those how-to guides there's videos that explain everything in there and how to navigate it. And I definitely think that'll be easier for you guys. I provided different access points to get into Ingenuity, but I did not do the one that they're kind of talking about in the email that you guys got sent, because that's kind of complicated. So, well, now you have time, so you can watch Naruto. I'm just saying. You should know it. But yeah, so do you guys have any other questions?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Who's your counselor?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, we're still trying to get everything done that we normally would get done if we were there.
Mhm.
We're just doing it all distance, distance learning style. I see lots of typing. That would
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, we'll get there. We're still a little bit confused, but we'll get there. And you can email us, and you have us for support if you need be, if you need to.
What's its hour for
Or what?
the lab? Let me see. I see typing, but yes. So the reminds is basically an easier way for us to be able to contact you because it is like a text message, and we all know that most of us have phones in our hands. Um, I will post that again, Guadalupe, for you to be able to see. It's also on the discussion board. Every
Mhm.
time I post the discussion boards, I'm going to post that remind. But that's also for like updates. So let's say there's a day for some reason that we do have to move the lab hours, we can let you know. Or if we do have an extra lab time, we can let you know. Or just for updates in general.
Um,
Be- yeah, go ahead.
Shareni, the basic English class is going to be just on your regular Schoology. I already posted two assignments for this week. So again, you can email me if you want to request an individual conference. We can do that. But it's in the regular basic English course. The lab is just if you need to reach out for any assistance or additional help, or you have any doubts or anything that we can help you guys with.
Yeah, and do remember that it's just like at school, ESL's for all courses. And if we don't know it, then we'll find the people to get you in contact with.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, two. I saw Carlos was already on the ball with some of those.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, that was just kind of us touching base with you again. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Keep in touch, and we will definitely keep you updated if anything changes or any new information. But we're here if you need us. Do you have any questions before we let y'all go? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to it. Yeah, wash your hands, stay safe, stay inside. I guess you guys have a stay in place order in Colleen, so definitely stay inside and just stay safe, guys.
Yeah, stay safe. And you can count on us for anything that you need. So we're here.
Exactly. Yes. So, all right, guys. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day. Rest up. Be prepared for tomorrow. Make sure you log in tomorrow and reach out if you have any trouble. Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.